Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. I'm gonna start with the reviews. Are you ready, Ms. Williams? All right, this is gonna be the city of Detroit versus Nakisha Patrice Lattimore, case number SP-16310. Ms. Lattimore, state your name for the record, please.
Nakisha Latrice Lattimore.
All right, Ms. Lattimore, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. You did not pay.
No, I just wanted to know if I could get more time because I'm in the process of moving.
How much time do you need?
To like the end, to the middle this month, the next month.
All right, come back, review. January 21st, 2025 at 8:25. Ms. Lattimore, did I tell you about wearing those bonnets to my courtroom?
This was the first time you had told me.
Okay, I'm letting you know now. I don't do the bonnets, all right? So
Okay.
I wish you a safe, happy holiday season, ma'am. Come back on the 21st of January. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
City of Detroit, we already talked to him. That's the one lawyer. The city of Detroit versus Keon Juwan Griffin, case number SP-159999801. State your name for the record, please.
Keon Griffin.
Keon Griffin. All right, good morning to you, sir. It doesn't seem like we entered anything in here.
Yes, sir. I've been calling. I've been leaving voicemails. If you can go back, I'm not sure. You told me to leave my best contact number. I left my cell. No one called me or reached out to me at all. I've been calling since like the following week after the court date, leaving voicemails, my ticket number, my name, everything. But no one has reached back to me about the community service at all.
Okay. I don't see where it was put in.
Yeah, no one reached. No, you said that she will call me to set it up. Like no one called me about anything. Like I'm not sure like where I was supposed to go, how I was supposed to go about things.
I know, I got it. Is 858-0952 still a good number to reach you?
Yes, that's my cell. Yes.
Now let's try it one more time.
Okay.
Did you call probation?
I didn't necessarily call probation when I called the 36th district.
Not probation. The community service coordinator.
No, I've been calling they've been transferring me to you guys courtroom phone, and I believe voicemails on that. So do you want me to call the community service coordinator?
You should not have to call anybody. They should call you. But I'm going to give you the number to the community service coordinator just in case this happens again. I know that I guess we're getting a new one, so it's in a transition period. I got your number. I'm gonna mark the file again. Refer for community service. The number for community service. When you get a pen, you have a pen?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
313-965.
965.
965-8130. It's not Miss Green anymore, if I understand correctly, right?
You said 8130 to be correct, Judge?
8130. I'm
Yes, sir.
gonna give you another view date of January 21st, 2025 at 8:25. Zoom back in if you don't get it. You know, I know it's in the beginning of January if you don't hear from them, all right?
Okay, so you said give you a call back if I don't get it, if I don't have a call.
Yeah, you should hear from them. I'm gonna try to make sure this time that we don't run into that same problem.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Appreciate you.
All right, if I don't see you before the holiday, have a safe, happy holiday season. Best of luck to you.
You too as well. Happy holidays.
Is Teresa Little here? Is Oscar Vargas Santiago? Necesitas interpreter?
Sí.
All right, un momento.
Pues,
Devin Otler? Mr. Dupree, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
All right, who's your client?
I have Shamoria Greer, who I'm probably going to want to take into a breakout room, and they gave me co-host so I can do that. I was just wondering if the clerk could also send me a copy of the ticket. They just appointed me on this.
All right, Ms. Greer, good morning to you.
good morning, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 9. Wait on Mr. Dupree. He's gonna do some work on the case, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Do we have your email address?
I can drop it in the chat, Your Honor, if the clerk needs it.
Are you on, Mr. Reed? Send it to
Yeah, I'm back working clerk.
or you.
CC.
Send it to courtroom clerk, please.
Morning, sir.
Marcella, good morning, Officer Hahn.
Marcella Game.
Marcella who?
Game.
Game.
Yes, GEHM.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
The City of Detroit versus Marcella Game, case number SB 163-6124, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 163-6139, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearing for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Game.
Marcella Game.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. This Game, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, so I actually have
Let me stop you. Before you go into that, just my questions is just specifically yes or no. Do you have those documents?
yes, I do.
All right, let's run her driver's license first, please. And then can you show the court valid documentation for your registration and insurance?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you have.
you want me to hold it up to the screen or?
If you would, I can put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry and you can show him if you need to.
Yeah, that's probably best.
All right. And Mr. Barry, if you decline an updated offer if it's necessary, and then if not, if it's necessary, let her know she has an absolute right to a trial. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. I'll let you know when you come out about the driver's license. Let's pass that matter. Did you get to freeze? You sent it to me. That's that. All right. Orlando Lucas. Orlando Lucas.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Orlando Lucas, case number SP 485665, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 92172, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1280057, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1386808 SP 1646771, SP 164682231, 19447071, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sheriff Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Mr. Lucas. Please state your name for the record.
Orlando Lucas.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea. On your client's behalf, I'll give your client a $0 bond. There was a few more cases that I called into the record. Which would be 2 new cases that he got: disregard the traffic control device and a driving while license suspended repeat offender. He also owed some civil infractions, the more perfect ones that affect his driver's license. That is, he has 2 no insurance, no proofs. He owes $288 on those. Give Mr. Lucas an updated offer. Mr. Lucas, if you don't like that offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes.
All right, we'll put you in a breakout room. Ms. Harris, have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Mr. Dupree, are we ready?
Not quite yet, Judge.
Okay. All right. Let's go back on the record with let's go back on the record with Ms. Jane. Ms. Jane, I have a valid driver's license here on your client, Councilman.
And Your Honor, I have seen and can confirm that he has a valid insurance and registration.
All right, if there's no objection by the people, we'll dismiss for providing valid documentation.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P 33764 for the people, no objection, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Gang, if we're going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, ma'am, you have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, all right?
What about the 23rd?
You have another court date on the 23rd.
Also, I have another court date on the 23rd of June. I was wondering if I still
All of
have to go
that's
to.
going to be soon in the matters today.
Or not June, or January, I meant. I just wanted to know if that was for the same thing or anything.
Yeah, all the matters are gonna be dismissed, disregard that. Court date, all right?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you.
All right, bye.
Charmaine Lockridge.
Yes, Judge.
Morning to you. It's the City of Detroit versus Charmaine Helena Lockridge, case number SP 163-50232. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lockridge.
Charmaine Helena Lockridge.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid insurance, ma'am? Ms. Lockridge? Ms. Lockridge? You must have frozen or something? Can you hear me, Mr. Berry?
I hear you. I see her moving. She doesn't seem to
I
hear
do see her moving as well. Ms. Lockridge, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It was freezing up.
Do you have valid insurance, Ms. Lockridge?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have, ma'am.
Okay. You want me to send it to you in the email again?
Well, I'll put you in a breakout room. Talk to Mr. Berry and see if you can secure that for her, Mr. Berry.
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Thank you.
Judge, if you're not on the record, is there any chance Mr. Bowman could jump into a breakout room with me?
Mr. Bowman, please.
On my way.
Thank you.
On that iPhone, can you start your video and state your name, please? I sent you the prompt, please. All right, good morning to you. What is your name? Is that officer?
Good morning, I'm Officer Macy Tuttle.
Macy Tuttle. Good morning to you, Officer Tuttle.
Good morning.
Good morning on that telephone at 313-412-8738. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Good morning. My name is Raymond Love.
Love?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, Mr. Love.
Good morning.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants a pretrial date.
Yes, Your Honor. He actually is going to the Secretary of State today to see about getting his license, but he was also wondering if the court could let him know if there's anything possibly here at 36 that might be holding him back from getting a license.
Yeah, I told him, 2 no insurance proofs, $288 apiece. No insurance, no proof. You owe other civil infractions, but the 2 no insurance proofs are the ones that are are blocking you from getting clearances, 288 apiece. I'm gonna give you a pretrial date on January 27th, 2025. If you go to this, well, you're probably gonna go to the Secretary of State today, and you're probably not gonna get a license. You don't get a license, you need to, they're gonna have that on there, the 288s, I'm sure. But it might, if there's you need to get a printout, is what I'm trying to say, get a printout, and they'll tell you everything that's affecting your driver's license. I'm gonna give you a pretrial date for January 27th, 2025 at 8:30. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a safe and happy holiday season, all right?
You too.
All right, thank you. Let's, where's King? King. I'm asking you to start your video and turn your audio and your microphone on. Unmute yourself, please. All right, I'm going to move on. King, are you there? Start the video. All right, I'm gonna put you out, King. If you can't start your video and turn your audio on, and unmute yourself. I have you, Mr. Green. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Ruben DeJuan Lockett. Case number SV 159-1875, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Erica Harris, on behalf of defendant Lockett, please state your name for the record.
Ruben DeJuan Lockett.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lockett. Today is the date and time set for the pre-trial.
Is this Ms. Miller's matter?
Is that Miller?
Yes, I believe that's, what was the question, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Is that Attorney Miller been helping you?
Yeah, I haven't spoken to her though.
All right, let's get Attorney Miller in here. Let's pass the matter. Ready on or?
Yes, Judge.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jason Anthony Orr Jr. Case number Z8093051. Appearance for the record, please.
Perkins area P 87848, standing in for Attorney Dennis Whitey on behalf of Mr. Orr. Jason Orr, please state your full name for the record.
Jason Anthony Orr Jr.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to both of you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Is there an offer on here, or is there a settlement, or are you going to need another date?
There's no offer. We need an adjournment for discovery. We requested discovery earlier this week, and we haven't received it yet.
Very well. I'm going to not note the file that request for discovery. Was made. What date?
I can pull up the email for you. I believe it was Monday or Tuesday. Let me double check though.
That's for purposes of bond. I'm going to give your client a $500 personal bond. I'm going to require your client to test 1 time per week. I'm going to order your client to not leave, no leaving state of Michigan without the court's permission. And obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case. I need a good phone number from you, and I'm gonna refer the matter to probation to facilitate.
Okay.
I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Orr.
Area code 313-879-7353.
I'm gonna give you the number to probation.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to call them, they should call you. I just want you to have the number. You ready?
Your Honor, I've already began testing.
When have you tested? You've been testing?
Yes.
Mr. Hunter, good morning to you. Are you on, Jason Anthony Orr?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here for, this is regarding Jason Orr.
Okay, put your appearance on the record, Officer Hunter.
Sam Hunter, appearing on behalf of probation.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Orr, let's see what his testing is like.
Your Honor, Mr. Orr has, since I initially met with him, has been consistent with testing. Last test was administered, according to my check this morning, December 18th, and he was negative.
All right. Congratulations on that, Mr. Orr. So I'm going to just continue all bond conditions. And I'm going to give you a pretrial date on the 27th, 2025 at 8:30.
Number 27.
I'm sorry, what day was that?
January 27th, 2025 at 8:30.
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, Mr. Orr, you have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
Mr. Hunter, do you have anyone else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a safe and happy holiday season. If I don't see you, good to
You
see
too. You too, Your Honor. Your staff as well.
All right. All right.
Judge,
Do you have anybody, Do you have anybody, Ms. Harris?
I do not.
Let's give you.
Judge, we are ready on Miss Greer if you wanted.
The City of Detroit versus Jennifer Rowe. Case number SP 163-689-201, SP 163-72261. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello, this is Jennifer Giroux. Hello, Your Honor. Hi, everybody.
Oh, Giroux. Oh, okay.
Sheriff Harris on behalf of Ms. Giroux.
Ms. Giroux, good morning to you. Just state your name for the record, please.
Yeah, it's Your Honor, it's Jennifer Giroux.
Giroux, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you
all right, Mr. Green, Antonio Green, take the do-rag off your head, please. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, get an offer for Mr. Giroux, and if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
No, restaurant license.
Put you in the breakout.
It's not a restaurant license. It's not a.
Listen, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Mr. Bowman, you kind of interrupted a little bit. Just speak to Ms. Harris in the breakout. Ms. Harris is going to get you an offer. You can have that conversation about what's going on with the case in a private room with her, and then you let us know what you want to do when you come out. You have an absolute right to a trial. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. All right. Mr. Berry, are you ready on your client?
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Lockridge.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lockridge. Ms. Lockridge, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client gonna do?
Your Honor, Ms. Lockridge has shown me valid insurance. And so we seek dismissal based on valid documents.
Ms. Lockridge, I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, you as well, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Berry.
You're welcome, of course.
All right. Willie Shields, is Willie Shields there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
And I don't see how you come to me. Let's see. Oh, I see Willie Shields. I say that because I typically only handle the last name G-L or O. You must have got your ticket out of the 4th precinct. It's the city of Detroit versus Willie C. Shields Jr. Case number SP 158-24961. We'll also call SP 1622520 counts 1, 2, and 3 into the record. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Shields.
Willie Shields, Willie C. Shields Jr.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. The other 3 cases that I called into the record are some civil infractions, one of which is a disregard and a red signal, a no valid registration, and an expired plate. Get Mr. Shields an updated offer, and keep in mind, Mr. Shields, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer, right? Join the breakout room, please. Let's ask the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Shamoria Ladon Greer, case number SP 161-28581. Appearance for the record, please.
Shamoria Ladon Greer.
I'm happy to pre-plead 0132 for the defendant.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. It's going to be the resolution here, Mr. Dupree.
Judge, the defendant has another case originating from the same incident that's currently pending in front of Judge Bryant. And I'm of the view that so the charge in that case is reckless discharge of a firearm or reckless use of a firearm. This is a allegation for discharge of a firearm. I would contend these 2 matters should be together. So I'm wondering if it's possible for this ticket to be transferred to Judge Bryant's docket, so that those matters could be handled jointly.
Let's see if Judge Bryant will accept that. Let's reach out to Judge Bryant. Let her know. I would agree, but it's up to Judge Bryant if she wants to take that case. So here's the call. See if she'll run along with the other. It's alleged that these are all out of the same instance. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor. And I'll drop in the chat the case number for the other case.
I see the case number here. Give it to you. Have it. Yeah, he's looking it up now. 24045330330. Let's pass the matter and let's go. Counsel, give me Masseria.
Yes, Judge.
Did you? Who else? Are you ready on anyone else?
Yeah, I'm ready on the 3 other cases I have with you. Do you want to start with Odom?
Odom is the first. Let's go with Odom. What's Odom gonna do?
So we need another adjournment for discovery on this one. We requested discovery November 25th of 2024.
Hold on a second. Let's see. All right, City of Detroit versus Clarence Lamont Odom, case number U6964324. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Miseria, P 87848, standing in for attorney Dennis Whitey for Mr. Odom. Clarence Odom, please state your full name for the record.
Clarence Lamont Odom III.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Odom. Go ahead, you requested discovery when?
We requested discovery November 25th of 2024, and we've yet to receive it.
November 25th, 2024. Mr. Bowman.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that? Mr. Odom's discovery was requested on November 25th, 2024, and they have yet to receive it.
We're talking about whom?
Clarence Lamont Odom III.
And what time is he docketed for? I would
8:35 at the bottom, the second from the bottom.
I request that this discovery be sent again to myself and to Troy Miller, and we will expedite it as best we can.
What do you want to do, Counselor?
So this discovery was sent to both Mr. Bowman and their paralegal, Mr. Miller. So we'd be asking for a dismissal on this, as it's been about a month with no discovery.
What is your response to that, Mr. Bowman?
Well, he says about exactly what is the day. We know what the court rule says as it relates to.
He indicated that he had sent this request to both you and the paralegal on 11/25/2024. And we know the court rules say that it's 21 days.
That is correct.
There's a motion now pending for dismissal based on the lack of discovery.
Your Honor, this is the pretrial stage. No trial date has been set. I believe that there would be prejudice to the people if this dismissal is on this rather minor technicality. Again, I would request that it be reset, and we'll go from there. As you well know, Mr. Miller is responsible for all discovery requests in Wayne County, and sometimes it gets backed up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wait.
Mr. Barry.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's background noise.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
It was the same. Came out the same.
State classes are different. Yeah, so. So let's make this.
All right, Rule 6.201, Ren J, violation. If a party fails to comply with this rule, and that rule being the discovery, timing of discovery is addressed in Korean F as 21 days to comply. Rule J is the violation section. If a party fails to comply with this rule, the court, in its discretion, may order the party to provide the discovery, permit inspection of materials not previously disclosed, grant a continuance, prohibit the party from introducing in evidence the material not disclosed, or enter such other order as it deems just under the circumstances. Parties are encouraged to bring questions of non-compliance before the court at the earliest opportunity. Willful violation by counsel of the discovery rule or any order issued pursuant thereto, any subject counsel may subject counsel to appropriate sanctions by the court. The order of the court under this section is reviewable only for abuse of discretion. So that puts the ball in my court now. But Mr. Bowman, can you produce this discovery right now?
I mean, before the end of the docket today, I will see if Mr. Miller is here and get an answer. If you give me a moment, Your Honor.
I'll give you a moment.
Thank you.
All right, we'll pass the matter. Lancaster, Tremaine Lancaster is the next defendant.
We are ready.
You said you had Lydell as well, right?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Mr. Dupree, are you there? Where did Mr. Dupree go? He's are we ready on anybody, Ms. Harris or Mr. Berry?
We are ready on Ms. Giroux.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Giroux. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. This will be a blocking traffic.
That is correct, Your Honor. We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Giroux? It's going to be a $175 fine. It will not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any points.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree.
That stipulation, I'll find you responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic, $175. Dismiss the other matter. When can you pay it, man?
Oh, I can pay it. I can pay it now.
I'm going to give you until Monday to get that in, with the reason being we just need to get it into the system. I'm sure we'll get it by before the end of the day. Is that correct? Yeah. You can get it in now. So you pay it in the DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told to upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, I wish you a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor. You said that there is an online option via my phone.
Well, I didn't say it was an online option, but there is an online option.
All right.
The online option just, the reason why I don't offer that as an option, because of what I've seen is that takes such a long time. I said that use a DivDat, DIVDAT, and the kiosks are around the city and the Myers and CVS's, but I'm told that you can upload that app to your phone. I have never done it myself. So therefore, I just can't say from my own experience, but I've heard a lot of people have done it and it works. Those two ways, and if we're bringing it down personally, those two instantly, in case it automatically close itself out, right?
I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you. Have a safe and happy holiday season.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye-bye. All right, this is the city of Detroit. This is Harris versus Andrew David Browski, case number SP 163-58841. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of defendant, please state your name.
Andrew David Gorski.
Gorski, I'm sorry. All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Harris, get an updated offer from Mr. Gorski and see if he can get this resolved. If not, you have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gorski. We'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, have a conversation with her, let us know what you want when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Your Honor, as to Mr. Orr.
Let's go back on the record.
Or Odom?
Mr. Odom. Odom. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Odom. Go ahead, Counselor.
Mr. Miller tells me we can have that by the end of business today.
Why can't we have it now?
I do believe there are videos on this, Your Honor, and I know the videos do take quite a bit of time to extract from the Detroit Police Department. So I would be okay if it was delivered by the end of the day.
All right, I'm going to set a pretrial date for January 27, 2025, and I'll note that that request for dismissal was made, and motion was made. And if you have to address that on the 27th of January, but we will address that again. All right, Counsel?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Odom, if there's nothing further, you have a safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you. You too as well.
May I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
Mr. 4, Mr. Bowman.
Got you.
Bowman, I'm sorry. Goff, Terry, and Mr. Cherokee, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. I'm ready, but I need to speak to the prosecutor, see what his offer is, and talk to my client before we proceed.
All right.
I'm going to put your client in. Mr. Goff, are you there?
I'm here.
Where is he? Good morning. All right, Mr. Goff, good morning to you. I'm going to put you in breakout room 5. Your counsel is here, and we're going to give him an opportunity to retry the case, all right? Put you in 5. Get on Mr. Soroki, okay?
Thank you. And can I be put in a room with Mr. Bowman?
You can join that room. I gave you privileges, counselor, so you can move around.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Lancaster.
Yes, how you doing?
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Tremaine Lancaster, case number SP 159-47781. SP 161-48131 and SP 161-48141. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Messera, P87848, standing in for Attorney Dennis Whitey on behalf of Mr. Lancaster. Please say your full name for the record.
Trey Monty Tazar Lancaster.
Sorry about the mispronunciation, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What are we gonna do with these, counsel?
We will be accepting the prosecutor's offer on this matter.
And what is that?
So the ticket number ending in 7781 failed to yield right away. We will be pleading to impeding. Ticket number 8141 disregarding officer signal, pleading to limited access 1 to 5.
That cannot be done.
I'm sorry?
You can plead, the 8141 is a misdemeanor. I can't reduce a misdemeanor to a civil infraction.
Okay. I see.
However, it does have another civil infraction in 8131. Going to, if that's the objective, you can get it done that way.
The prohibited left turn of the offer was impeding. I'll have to check with
So 2 counts of impeding and the limited access 1 to 5.
That was the offer we received on it.
Go back in the breakout and let Mr. Bowman know that he cannot cannot reduce a misdemeanor to a civil infraction.
Okay, I'll have to check with his record again. I apologize, Your Honor.
No, that's not it. I mean, it's just already. I'd say it 1,000 times. All right. Let's go with what about Lydell? Are we done with that? Are you ready on that one?
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Detroit, let's pass the matter. The City of Detroit versus Christopher Lydell. Case number SP 161-447, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Messera, P87848, standing in for Attorney Dennis Whitey on behalf of Mr. Lydell. Please say your full name for the record. Mr. Lydell?
He doesn't have the, make sure that.
Christopher Liddell.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for pretrial. Is there some sort of resolution to this?
We have received an offer, but we will be scheduling this one for a bench trial, Judge.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Liddell? Trial date?
Yes, sir.
Would be February 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Liddell, you have a safe, happy holiday season, and best of luck to you, all right?
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Andrew David Gorski. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel your client wants some trial date and appointment of attorney, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a phone number here. What I need you to do, Mr. Gorski, I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. You haven't had contact with that appointed attorney. We're going to set up pretrial date to make sure if you haven't talked to that appointed attorney by that time, then we will appoint one for you on the spot. Pretrial date is going to be January 27th, 2025 at 8:30. Trial date is going to be February 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, okay?
Can I just get those dates again?
January 27th. I need to see who I'm talking to.
Okay. Here you go.
All right, January 27th, 2025 at 8:30. And then we'll set a trial date for February 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right?
Yep. You said February 25th at 9 a.m.
February 25th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
If nothing further, have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Yep. You too.
Mr. Interpreter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Right. Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
My name is Lermit Diaz, Lermit Diaz. I'm getting prepared for my qualification. I'm under training right now, and I done other training for the state exam as well.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. This is the city of Detroit versus Oscar Santiago, case number U67851423. State your name for the record, Mr. Santiago, please.
Señor Santiago, este es en la fiscalía en contra de Santiago Oscar Garrido Vargas. Por favor, puede decir su nombre para que queden en registro.
Oscar Gerardo Vargas Santiago.
Oscar Garrido Vargas Santiago.
Morning to you, sir.
Could you repeat that, Your Honor?
Say good morning to him, please.
Buenos días a usted, señor.
Buenos días.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Today is the date and time set for a review in the matter.
Hoy es el día donde nosotros estamos viendo su audiencia, haciendo una audiencia por el asunto que usted tiene.
Sí.
You were ordered to pay $240, do a misdemeanor morality class, and do HIV STD testing.
Usted se le ha hecho se le va a hacer una multa que tiene que pagar $240 por un delito menor moral y tiene que tener información sobre lo que es el HIV.
It shows that you paid the $240.
Aquí he visto que usted ha pagado los $240.
And I'm looking in the file to see if I see testing and the misdemeanor morality class.
Y yo quiero saber si, estoy buscando en los archivos a ver si encuentro que usted hizo la clase de cívica y moral y cívica y si usted se ha hecho la prueba del HIV.
Ok. La clase me la dieron para el día 28 de diciembre.
The class, I have a date for the class on December the 28th.
All right. Come back and what about the testing?
Y en lo que la prueba se refiere, right, she's showing it to you, Your Honor, in the screen.
All right. I need to get that for the file, so you need to send that to the court.
Yo necesito que usted envíe eso a la corte, no tenemos que tener en los archivos.
Ok, el día que yo fui a pagar mi multa, pregunté y me dijeron que hasta que tomara la clase, fue lo que me dijeron.
¿Puede repetir, por favor?
Ok, el día que yo fui a pagar mi multa, me dijeron que estos papeles los debía de mandar cuando ya tomara yo mi clase.
When I went to the court to pay for the fine, they told me that I needed to bring this along with the class certificate.
Yeah, I just need to get both of those for the file and we can close it out. I'm going to give you until review date on January the 21st, 2025 to come back, and I would like to have the proof of the class and the proof of the testing for the file, okay?
Ok, entonces lo que vamos a hacer es que yo necesito los dos para el archivo y cerrar este asunto. Yo le voy a dar esto para que se revise hasta el 21 de enero del 2025, para que usted regrese y pueda mostrar que usted hizo la clase y también que se hizo la prueba y que esto en archivos.
Ok, el horario.
What is the hours that I can bring that in? What are the hours?
You can bring it in any morning that we're open and give it to the clerk for the file, and or you can just come back on January 21st If you want to bring it in, then we can close it out. Or you can email it.
Usted lo puede mandar por correo electrónico o usted puede venir una mañana y se los entrega aquí en el juzgado. O usted puede venir el día 21 en la mañana del 2025 y cerramos este asunto.
Ok, no, sería por Zoom, perdón, por los horarios de trabajo más que nada.
Will that be via Zoom? I'm just saying because I work and
Yeah, you can do it via Zoom. If you can get it to us via email, I'll put my email address in the chat. You note that, and if you can email it to me, I don't care how you get it to me. I just need it for the file, please.
Ok, mire, yo voy a poner mi correo electrónico en el chat, pero yo necesito que usted, ahí está en el correo electrónico, que es el nombre del juez, Sean.Perkins, @36districtcourt.org. ¿Usted lo está viendo en el chat?
No.
Usted se aprieta el botoncito de chat, lo puede ver ahí. Y usted le puede mandar a él esas dos cosas y después aparecer el enero 21 del 2025 vía Zoom, siempre y cuando usted los mande por correo electrónico.
Ok, perfecto.
Dele al botón del chat y verifíqueme que usted está viendo el email.
Ok, mire, lo que dice sam.perkins@36distritocourt.org. ¿Es
Yes,
ese?
yes,
Ok.
ese es, sí.
Ahí es donde voy a meter mis cosas. Ok,
Yes, I
perfecto.
was giving before instruction how to get to the chat. That's why the message was a little bit longer.
Says January 21st, sir. If you don't have any other questions, you have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Señor, entonces recuerde que es el 21 de enero y si usted no tiene ninguna otra pregunta, espero que tenga una feliz Navidad y feliz Año Nuevo. La mejor de las suertes para usted. Ya se puede
Muchas
retirar.
gracias.
Thank you very
Disculpen
much.
la
Your Honor. Thank you.
Best of luck. All right. Does Gilberto need an interpreter?
Señor Roberto, ¿usted necesita un intérprete?
Oh, sir.
He said no, sir. All right. Mr. Diaz, it's good to see
No,
you.
sir.
Have a safe, happy holiday season. About to see you before the holiday. All right.
Good to see you to you, Your Honor. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Shamoria Greer. Mr. Dupree, are you there? He just, I don't know what's going on. It's past that now.
Ready as Mr. Shields, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Massaria, are you ready on Lancaster?
Yes, we are, Judge.
Let's go back on the record with Lancaster. What's going to be the resolution, if any, for this?
We'll be setting it for a bench trial, Judge.
Our trial date is going to be February 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lancaster, you have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you, all right?
Yes, sir. You too, Judge.
Thank you.
Is that on Zoom or in person? I just wanted to double check with that.
That's like Burger King. You have it your way, counsel. Your client has it his way.
Okay, cool.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Soroki, are you ready?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
All right, let's go call the city of Detroit versus Terry Tennell Goff. Case number SP 160-39631. Appearance for the record, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, here on behalf of the defendant. What's your full name for the record, sir?
Terry Tennell Goff.
Your Honor,
Warrant.
first,
Warrant.
yes. Today's date and time set for trial. First of all, we'd like to check to see if the officer has appeared.
He is. He has. Officer Hahn, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Hahn, badge number 2612.
Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant's matter wish to accept the offer of the prosecution to reduce charge of failure to use due care and caution.
Right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gall?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Soroki went over your other advice and rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to July the 25th, 2024, around 5:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Warwood. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
What kind of vehicle is this?
Oh, hold it. Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm sorry to break in. This is Mr. Goff. Is this Mr. Shaworski? This is on Officer Hand that we talked about.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, yes,
We
prosecutor.
need to reconvene. Your facts are different than the facts that the officer told me about it. So we have to have another decision. There's another decision that need to be made.
All right, let's pass the matter. Go back in the breakout room and have that discussion. So, Mr. Goff, you can go back in breakout room 5. That room should still be open to you, sir. All right, let's pass the matter. Ms. Harris, you don't have anybody?
No, Your Honor.
Ready as to Mr. Shields, Your Honor.
All right. City of Detroit versus Gilberto Garza, case number SB 159-66521, SB 1615562, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
My full name is Gilberto Garza Jr.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garza.
There was a SP 159-66521, a 16 to 20 over, and I will note that Mr. Garza did take a class, Better Drivers, and I got the certificate this morning when I opened my email. I don't know what it said. Let me see. I'll put the certificate in the file. You want to get him an updated offer. You keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Let's see, maybe we marked the offer on the file. We did not. It just said Better Drivers. All right. Get him an updated offer. You have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. This is for Ms. Harris, all right?
Here, I do have one other question, unrelated on Mr. Garza's matter.
Yeah.
It's a trial matter for, I think it's Gutierrez Hernandez or Hernandez Gutierrez. Do you show in the file an appointment of counsel? Okay, I'll wait on that one.
Go ahead, he's in the breakout room, we'll pass him now. All right, now, Mr. Barry.
Yes, Your Honor.
You said you were ready on
Mr. Shields.
Let's go back on the record to Mr. Shields. Mr. Shields, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the prosecution's current offer, which is to allow him to enter a plea as charged as to the park being closed on the basis of a 90-day delayed sentence. And he would also enter a plea to the off-docket matter of disregarding a red signal, and the plea would be to blocking traffic. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
You want to take the deal, Mr.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Can you
All
raise
right.
your right, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
Yes, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June 21st, 2024, around 10:35 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Jefferson and 24th Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir.
What is that area over there?
Riverside Park.
And you were there after the 10 o'clock, right? PM.
Yes, sir.
All right, with that is basically strict liability offense. That park's closed at 10, and I find you guilty as charged. $240 is going to be the fine. It's a 90-day delayed sentence, meaning that if you don't get in any trouble like this in 90 days, and you haven't paid off, then we'll dismiss the matter. You stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that civil infraction, counsel, on your client's behalf?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
I find your client responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic. That's a 0-point offense. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. That's $175. I'm going to give you until March the 20th to have pay that. And if he did that kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload that, did that app to your phone. Come on back in. If they're paid, you don't get any other trouble. We'll dismiss the misdemeanor. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. There's nothing further. Have a safe, happy holiday season. And best of luck to you.
Yeah, happy holidays to you too, sir. You careful out there.
Gatewood.
Hey, Your Honor, can you tell Sawiki, can you go back to the trial room for me?
Mr. Soroki, your client wants to speak to you back in the breakout room.
That's fine.
This is Gatewood.
I'm going back to the breakout room.
Mr. Soroki and his client.
All right, thank you.
City of Detroit versus Leroy Gatewood Jr., case number SB 1632621. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gatewood.
Leroy Gatewood Jr.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. This is Attorney Harris's case. what about, officers, officer, is Officer Richard Danescu here, Danescu? Richard Danescu? Hearing no response, and I don't see that person on my list or in the breakout room. It is now 10 o'clock. Officer had a half-hour grace period.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
Officer Danescu. Officer Danescu. Any Officer Danescu? All right, hearing no response, I'm going to dismiss, grant your motion to dismiss. Hold on, please. Hold on. I'm going to grant your motion to dismiss based on no officer. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gatewood, have a safe, happy holiday season, and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a better one.
All right, thank you. All right, I just let two people in on the telephone, 313-696-9763. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Rufus Jeter.
Rufus Lou?
Jeter. G-E-T.
Jeter?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you too. I'm sorry, I didn't know that they said 8:30. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
All right, on the phone at 313-778-9237. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Are you talking to me again? Rufus?
No, I've already talked to you, Mr. Jeter. 313-412-8738. That's Love. That's Raymond Love. What about 313-778-9237? Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. 313-778-9237. Press *6 to unmute yourself and state your name. What's your name?
Leland Love.
Leland Love?
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, let's go, Mr.
Yes.
Cherokee, are you ready?
Your Honor, can I have Officer Hand in breakout room 1, please?
He rejoined the breakout room, Officer Hand. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Garza. Mr. Garza, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be impeding traffic
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
and dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you
We
want to take the
stipulate to the
deal,
face of
sir?
the ticket for,
Yes, sir.
You were going to say, counsel?
we stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis to stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
With those stipulations, I'll find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Garza?
How long do I, could mid-January be okay?
I'm gonna give you till January 21st, 2025 to pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse in person and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, you have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Okay, I'm sorry, what was the first option? To go to a kiosk?
DIVDAT, D-I-V-D-A-T. Those are at any grocery store, Myers or something like that, or in the city of Detroit and in CVS's, or you can, I'm told you can upload that DIVDAT app to your phone.
Okay, great.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a safe, happy holiday season.
You too. Thank you.
Ms. Miller, good morning to you. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ruben Devon Lockett, case number SP159-18751, the city of Detroit versus, and count 2 of that ticket. Ms. Miller, good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290 on behalf of Mr. Ruben Lockett.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bowman. You get an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, I'm going to put Mr. Lockett in breakout room 5. I'm going to put Mr. Lockett in breakout room 6. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Lockett, you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Miller, if there's going to be a plea today on this case, then make sure your client is read his advice and rights, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you, Judge.
Join the room, Mr. Lockett, and Mr. Bowman. Ms. Miller needs to see you in 4, please. All right. Lee Park. City of Detroit versus is Lee Park gone? What's here? City of Detroit versus Broderick Lee Park, case number SP1178465 SP1279073, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance to the record, please.
Elwood Asbury
Does that
Jr.
belong to Miss? Does that belong to Attorney Miller as well?
Looks like it does. Mr. Lee Park, can you state your name for the record, please?
Broderick Lee Park.
All right, I'm going to put you in breakout room 7, Mr. Lee Park. Your attorney is here, and wait on her to come speak with you. All right.
Yeah.
If you don't like the offer presented, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
I don't understand her.
Just join the room. She'll come speak with you. All right.
All right.
All right. Are we ready on? No, not yet. Are we, Mr. Shiroki? Are you ready on your client? All right, Raymond Love.
Good morning.
Good morning. City of Detroit versus Raymond Lewis Love Jr. Case numbers SP1635488, counts 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me, SP1635491. Appearance to the record, please.
Elwood Asbury Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Love.
Raymond Lewis Love Jr.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Lewis Love Jr.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Now, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, I'm going to get Mr. Love in a breakout room. You can come speak with him. Mr. Berry's going to get you an offer, Mr. Love. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. He's in the room, Mr. Berry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. What about Robert G? Robert G. Good morning to you. Unmute yourself and turn your camera on and state your name, please.
How you doing, Your Honor? It's Robert Gould.
Robert Gould.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Let's see. This is the city of Detroit versus Robert Charles Gould, case number SP1344665, counts 1 and counts 2. SP139138, counts 1 and 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gould, please state your name for the record.
Robert Gould.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I'll just let Mr. Gould know he has a Aspire Plea, 2 counts. One is $222, one is $174. The defective equipment, $144. Those are old matters. Just to give you that information. Ms. Harris, give Mr. Gould an updated offer. Mr. Gould, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, join the room, please. George Green.
Yes, yes.
See, how can we help you?
I just want to know if I have to join Zoom today, if I paid the tickets you want me to pay by the 20th.
I see here, are you George Rufus Green III?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you had a formal hearing set for the 16th of December, and you didn't show up. No plates.
I didn't know about that one. I thought I just had to come back on the 20th for the tickets that you got. Had 3 improper tickets for $120. I paid the 3 tickets. I didn't know I had to come on the 16th. I thought I didn't know about the 16th.
Well, it was set back then. It's really just a civil infraction. It's an old case, so it's I see you owe $2,042 to the court. So other than that, you know, you have this one, no insurance civil 258 that's affecting your driver's license.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you about too. But I wanted to know, you got the payments for the improper, I forgot which one it was, but I just wanted to let you know that I did pay those tickets that you want me to pay by the 20th.
It seemed like everything, if you had a misdemeanor or something, it's closed out.
Okay.
Do you have a case number?
No, I do not. I just wanted to check in with you to make sure that you got the payment.
I can't tell you if I don't have a case number. I know that, and I can't tell you what happened with it if I don't have a case number, but everything except civil infractions, that money that you owe is that's all you owe. You don't have any misdemeanors, so there's nothing that you have to appear for anymore.
Okay.
Is that Miss Good smoking a cigarette with a cigarette in her hand? Ink pen? All right. So other than that, you need to pay that you need to start by paying that no insurance civil. And you
Okay.
potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Safe and happy holiday season, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Who are we ready on?
Mr. Love, Your Honor, Mr. Raymond Love.
Go back on the record with Mr. Love. Mr. Love, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Love?
Yes, sir. They give me a chance taken care of.
All right. Trial date is going to be February 25th, 2025. Trial/formal hearing on at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, okay?
You too, sir. Appreciate you all. Y'all have a good day.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Fernando Hernandez Gutierrez. Good morning to you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Fernando Hernandez Gutierrez. Case numbers SP 161, strike that, SP 1264618, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 126593991. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gutierrez.
Fernando Hernandez Gutierrez.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, are you there? She's not. She asked me, Mr. Berry, ahead of time, was there an appointed attorney listed in the file? I had the words. I mean, I had the words written out.
It's not there no more.
However, it said I scratched them out, so I don't know if Mr. Gutierrez said he didn't need an appointed attorney.
No, you guys never talked to me, or I just joined the court and I've been waiting since then. I did see her. I thought she was still here. I didn't know she left.
Who was your attorney?
Ms. Harris.
All right, let me pass the matter. Let me get Ms. Harris. All right, let's pass it momentarily.
Okay.
Mr. Berry, is Antonio Green? Antonio, is that Antonio Meade Green?
Antonio D. Darian Green.
Good morning to you, sir.
How you doing?
Very well. Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Nidarius Green, case number SP 1324686, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1616955, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green.
Antonio D. Darian Green.
Okay, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Mr. Harris, I'm gonna put this, let's see, Officer Dowd, Officer Jackson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
How you doing, Your Honor? Officer Jackson with the Detroit Police Department, badge 3593.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning,
And
sir.
Officer Dowd, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Dowd, badge 745, 12th precinct.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial, Mr. Berry and Mr. Green. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. See if you can work this out for Mr. Green. Mr. Green, I'll put you in a breakout room. And today is the date and time set for a trial. Wait on Mr. Berry and come speak with him, okay? To come speak with you, all right?
All righty.
Join the room, please.
Can we plug this light up so I can, that light so I can see?
All right, Miss Miller, let's go back on the record with Mr. Ruben Lockett. Miss Miller. Go
Yes,
ahead.
Your Honor.
You said no.
No, I said yes, Your Honor.
No, some of your co-counsel in the back said no.
Sorry, I'm working from home. It would be my my almost 3-year-old co-counsel, Your Honor.
I know. All right, what's gonna happen with Mr. Lockett?
Mr. Lockett, I have gone over the offer tendered by the people, and he would like to avail himself of that offer today, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lockett?
Yes, that is correct, Your Honor.
Now raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and $500 in fines.
Yes, I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, I do.
Ms. Miller went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, I do not.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anyone offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And let me draw your attention back to June 20th, 2024, around 10:13 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Schoolcraft and Telegraph. Do you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And were you driving this vehicle in excess of close to 90 miles an hour or thereabouts?
It could be possible. I'm not sure because my wasn't working correctly, so that could be possible.
Were you changing lanes in the vehicle without signal?
I do not recall.
Okay.
I'm not.
Now we're at the point of either not recalling or not wanting to take accountability. Which one is it, Mr. Lockett? You know that you were driving that day, don't you?
Yes, that is possible.
And you know that you were speeding on that day, don't you?
Yes, that could be possible. Yes.
And do you don't know that you were changing lanes in this vehicle without signal?
That could be possible.
I'm not talking about no. We're not talking about what could be possible. We're talking about whether you did it or you didn't. If you didn't do it, if you can't fess up to it, or you say you didn't do it, then we're going to set the matter for trial. What is the deal supposed to be here?
Your Honor, the offer was for the charge to be amended down to failure to use due care and caution for a waste utility vehicle. I would ask the court, only based off of Mr. Lockett's lack of recollection, if we could do a no contest plea. I don't believe Mr. Lockett is trying to dispute what happened. I do honestly believe it's just lack of recollection due to the time frame.
Sir, say your full name for the record.
Any objection of taking the matter under no contest plea for lack of recollection, Mr. Bone?
No objection, Your Honor.
What I did do, Ms. Miller, is I looked at Mr. Lockett's at least driving record with us, and he doesn't have any, much history in this court. That's not to say that he doesn't, what I call driving like a fool and just disregarding everything. It's not to say he didn't do that. The offer outlines specifically in the ticket that he speeding over 90 and a 70 bike pace for several miles westbound 96, failing to signal, changing lanes multiple times, not staying in lane, riding on white lines. The officer was very specific about that. We see it all day, every day, and on Sunday. So I don't have any objection to taking the failure to use due care and caution. Sure.
Thank you, Judge. And we would stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis, just for purposes of the record.
With that, I'm gonna fine him $240. With that stipulation, no contest, and then stipulate the probable causes. Does this matter dismiss?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
When can you pay it?
How about by the end of January?
I'll give you till January 27th, 2025 to pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. And I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, sir, have a safe, happy holiday season. And I hope
Okay, thank you. You too. And, thank you, Ms. Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Lockett. And Judge, I apologize to have to ask. I'm using my iPad today. Can you please inform me as to what breakout room Mr. Leapart was placed into?
Leapart is gone now. I don't see him.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get them back.
And he was here, but I don't see him.
Okay, let me see if I can get them back. Thank you very much, Judge.
Very well. All right, are we ready on Mr. Robert? Mr. Robert.
Cool. Your Honor, can we check the status of his license?
Can you run Mr. Gould's license? All right, we ready on Green, Mr. Berry?
We are, Your Honor. We'd ask the court to check Mr. Green's license.
Can we run that license? Are we ready on golf, Mr. Soroki?
I'm just trying to find out from the prosecutor if he's going to give my client the reduction based upon my client taking this class. Because the prosecutor came back, said we'll give him careless instead of reckless, and instead of the failure to use due care and caution. But I talked to the
prosecutor. Let me stop.
Okay.
Careless is 3 points on the review.
Yes.
But careless cannot, again, we cannot reduce a misdemeanor.
Two in civil.
Right. That's the second time I've had to say it today, and I don't know how many times I have to continue to say it.
Okay.
So
is prosecutor, I just have to speak to Prosecutor Bowman for a second. I think he's going to give us the deal.
Well, Mr. Bowman, can you go back to 4, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Harris?
Yes, sir.
You had Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez said he spoke with you last time. You asked whether there was an appointed counsel in there. And what I did was I wrote need appointed counsel, but I crossed it out last time. So I don't know if Mr. Gutierrez at that time told us that he did not want an appointed attorney, or whether you were supposed to be appointed or not. I don't know. I just know that.
I think I was supposed to, because we've been in contact. He actually has my number, so I think I was supposed to. I didn't receive it, but I also didn't receive the discovery that was requested at his last hearing.
Here we go. All right, Mr. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Antonio Green. Mr. Antonio Green, your license is not valid.
Like, it's like I don't have a license, or it's expired.
I don't have a license. It says here, Mr. Green it says here, I think the last action date, well, before you had it says you had a crash on 11/29/2024.
Yeah.
You speed too fast.
That's not what
I don't know that affected your license or not. It seems as though it did, because it said you were eligible for reinstatement on this probationary referral. It was suspended then, effective from 2/15/2020. Oh, this goes all the way back. I don't know if did you ever reinstate your license?
Yeah, and then when last time I was just here, you ran my license and said it was good.
Date of birth 12/13/1998.
Yeah, and then when I had the accident, the cop ran my license. He didn't say nothing was wrong either.
Well, maybe that accident affected your license.
But I wasn't speeding. It was when the snow happened.
Mr. Green.
I got you.
You know, that's I'm just telling you what it says.
But so can I ask why the officer didn't tell me none of it, like didn't say none of that to me?
I have no clue. And
Okay.
what I can say to that is it may have been valid once you had the accident, but the accident may have caused, I don't know. I'm just reading to you what I see right here.
Okay.
I don't know. All I'm just reading to you, you're gonna have to go to, let's go back. Are we on the record for Green?
We are, Your Honor.
Well, so we're on the record, so you're gonna have to go back, because this probationary period was a long time ago. That was over 2 years ago.
Right.
I can't imagine that would have been still in effect. I don't know. Did you ever go back after this and get a valid driver's license, or did you think just because the probationary period was up that it would automatically reinstate your license?
No, I went and got a valid license. Then when, like I said, last time I just had the last trial, I believe it was sometime in, I got the thing right here. It was 9/25/24 when I came in and talked to you. We ran my license and it said it was valid.
I don't know what's going on. can't tell you. You gotta go to Secretary of State.
Okay.
I'm usually pretty good about reading these driver's licenses, but it doesn't, all it says is not valid. If you ask me, it appears that you should be able to, get a valid license. But you're gonna have to deal with the Secretary of State. What's gonna happen, Mr. Berry? I'll give him a trial date and give him an opportunity to, today is the date and time set for trial.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. And the current offer of the people is to allow Mr. Green to enter 3 counts of allowing and 2 counts of improper plates as to the insurance charges.
3 counts of allowing and 2 counts of improper plate. All right, I won't fine you on all of those if you want to take the deal. None of which are going to affect your driver's license status. These won't abstract to the Secretary of State and won't carry any points. You can resolve it like that. I'll fine you. I'll fine you 240 twice, 480 dismissing the other stuff. I mean, it won't dismiss. We'll just say no fines on it. You want to take the deal?
Yes.
I raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to March the 23rd, 2022 at around 2:19 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Wyoming and McNichols in Wyoming. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time and get stopped by the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license, insurance, and registration.
Yes.
You couldn't do either, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Because at the time, I believe that was while I was on probation, so I think my license was just restricted at the point, or I had a restriction on it.
Well, if you have a restriction, it says drive on license. You don't know. Is that the answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't have valid registration and insurance at that time?
No.
All right, I'll find them guilty of the amended count of improper plates for the no registration and no insurance. And I'll find them 240 apiece under the allowing. Is there any objection to taking that under a no contest plea for lack of recollection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. And what was that? So I'll find them, I'll ensure allowing no contest. For that. Let me draw your attention back to September the 2nd, 2024, around 9:37 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Joy Road and Dexter. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid insurance, driver's license, and registration. Insurance and registration.
I did not provide it.
You couldn't provide it, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. find your client guilty of the many count of improper plates for the insurance and registration and stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the no plate charge. Because that was basically 5 misdemeanors, Mr. Barry?
Well, Your Honor, all is 6. There's a no
All right,
plate
was there no plate on that vehicle, sir?
Yes, no plate.
As charged, or find him responsible to the as charged to the no plate. So essentially, with those matters, I'm not gonna fine you for no fine for the 3 of those. I told you I'll just fine you for 2, and essentially that's gonna dismiss itself now. And the civil infraction closes itself out. So what we have, sir, is 240 and 240. I'll dismiss upon payment, and it'll close all this stuff out. Well, when can you pay?
Can I get like the middle of January?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you till review. Come back on January the 21st. 2025 at 8:25. I'm also gonna mark the file allow payment plan. So either you do one of 2 things. Either you pay it off, and you can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat after your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Or you come on down to the courthouse before January 21st and get into a payment plan. I'm told you need 25%, 20% to enter into that. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. Mr. Green, Officer Dowd and Officer Jackson, you both be safe and have a safe and happy holiday season out there. Mr. Green, I'm gonna wish you the best of luck. You have a safe and happy holiday season. And you need to go into the Secretary of State. None of these cases that you went to are gonna have strikes, so they won't affect your ability anywhere moving forward to get the license. Suggest you go there and you find out what's going on, because I can't help you with seeing what's going on. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you back on January 21st, sir. Have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
All right. Someone asked about Mr. Robert Gould's license, and Mr. Gould's license is valid. Let me do this. Let me get Mr. Barry going, and then I'll take Mr. Soroki, and then I'll take Ms. Harris. All right. And Ms. Greer, I don't know where Mr. I don't know where Attorney.
I guess seemed like he kind of forgot about me.
I don't know if he, I don't know. I won't say I'll laugh, but I just don't know where he went. All right. City of Detroit versus Rufus Plea Heater Jr. Case number SP1473066 counts 1, 2, and 3. U967222713. And State of Michigan versus Rufus Plea Heater Jr. Case number SX416611061. Appearance on the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Geter.
Yeah, Rufus Clay Jeter Jr.
We want to see the day, it's the date and time set for arraignment on the bench for him. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Geter, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to come and talk to you. He's going to get an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Mr.
So
Berry,
I want to solve the matter.
You want a trial?
I want to solve the matter. That means I want to.
He's going to give your resolution, all right? Mr. Berry, I'm going to put Mr. Geter in a breakout room. He's in there. Join the room, please. All right, Mr. Soroki, are we ready on golf?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Now, let's go back on the record with Mr. Terry Goff. Mr. Goff, I've given you an opportunity to speak to council. Well, what's the updated offer gonna be?
Your Honor, the offer is going to remain the same. It's going to remain failure to use due care and caution.
All right, we're back. So we've already sworn you in, sir. We were back to July the 25th, 2024, around 5:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit, 7 Mile and Warwick. You're around, and did you have contact with the Detroit police on that time?
Yes, sir.
All right, what were you doing?
I went on the sidewalk, go around, get into the parking structure. They had the street blocked off, and I went on the sidewalk to go around and get in the structure parking lot. I was trying
Did you see the officer? Did you see the officer's signal?
Yeah, they had the streets. Yeah, they had the street blocked off. Yes.
And you ignored that signal. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court is satisfied. I'm gonna find him guilty of amended count of failure to use due care and caution. $240 is gonna be the fine. When can you pay it, Mr. Goff?
I paid.
Pardon me?
I paid beginning of January, middle of January.
With all that gold on, you should be able to pay that right now.
You said, huh?
I said, with all that gold you got on, you should be able to pay that right now.
This is a charm. This is a chain that my dad had left me, sir. This is the old chain. This ain't nothing like that. Ain't no. I mean, but I don't have it right at this moment because I don't have a job at the moment.
I'm just joking with you, Mr. Goff. Dad left him enough gold there. He left him Fort Knox or something.
No, ain't nothing on there. It's just a little chain, little piece of old gold.
Old gold is the same as new gold. Is gold is gold. Let me give you until January 21st, 2025. Pay it at any dib that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the dib that app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it first. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay us, sir. It's nothing further you ever say. Happy holiday season and best of luck to you, right?
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Same to the court and yourself. And
thank you,
yeah,
Mr.
sure.
Yeah. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gould. Mr. Gould, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Yeah, knowing that he has a valid license, I would also indicate to the court and to Mr. Bowman he has valid insurance and registration. We are hopeful for a dismissal of the matters.
Mr. Berry, Mr. Bowman, any objection to dismissing for providing valid documentation?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, with that, we're going to dismiss for providing valid documentation, sir. You still owe, I'm going to waive the warrant fees. Still going to owe $222, $174, $144. And then you owe that $182 on that other case you had. But I'm going to dismiss these cases and waive the warrant fee. If there's nothing further, sir, have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you, right?
Thank you. I appreciate you too, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right. So what is 313778? That's Love. Leland Love, is that correct? Press *6 to unmute yourself, sir. *6 to unmute yourself. All right, until he does that. Good. Melanie Nicole Good.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. Good morning. How are you today?
To you, this is the city of Detroit versus Melanie Nicole Good, case number U505-40019, appearance.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Good, please state your name.
Melanie Nicole Good.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Corporal Collins, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Your Honor, Victor Bowman, I had the opportunity to speak with Corporal Collins. This is a 5-year-old ticket. Officer Collins has no objection to dismissal of this ticket because of its age.
All right, I'm gonna mark the file that Corporal Collins was here. And we'll dismiss the case for no recollection. Ms. Good, have a safe, happy holiday season.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You as well. Everybody have a happy holidays, happy New Year. So be safe in this weather.
Thank you. And the park's closed at 10, Ms. Good.
Yes, sir. I know. Thank you.
All right, the city of Detroit versus Rico Guess. Case number SP 1599423, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of defendant Rico Guest, please state your name for the record.
Computer. Doobie.
Rico Guest.
Yes, sir. Hurry up. They calling me.
You're unmuted. Go ahead and state your name. You're unmuted.
I hope he doesn't have one of those rolled up whatchamacallits in his hand.
No, you had it. And I'm still trying to learn how to work the computer. It's my brother.
The computer now. There's something looked like it was rolled up in his hand. State your name. Good morning to you, Mr. Guest. State your name, please?
Rico Guest.
All right. Good morning to you, Officer Tuttle. Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Officer Tuttle.
Morning.
Good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir.
Name, badge number, and department.
Officer Macy Tuttle, badge number 3606, Detroit Police Department, 12th Precinct.
All right. Good morning to you. Day is date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, go in the breakout room with Mr. Guest and work this out for him. Keep in mind, he has an absolute right to doubt. Today is the date and time set for trial. Mr. Guest, you'll see the prompt up there. Join the breakout room. Hit that prompt. All right.
Let me say, Doobie, come look right quick. You probably got to help me out with the computer.
Dude, he still got it in his hand too.
Oh, this is the license.
No, the other hand.
Oh.
He dropped it. Do you have a valid license, sir?
Yep. Yes, sir. I got the license.
Driver's license, please.
It's
I'll let you know whether it's valid, Ms. Harris. Go in the breakout room with them.
Okay. Doobie. How do I go in the breakout room? Doobie, come in. I don't know how to.
Mr. Guest, do you see? Did you?
Doobie, I thought I saw a Doobie.
Yeah, my little brother. The breakout room. How you doing, dudes? Don't take me off the screen. I don't know how to.
All right. So let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, this matter, you know, what was told to us by Judge Bryant's court is that you need to make that in front of them. I guess it was indicated through my clerk that she doesn't take matters off the traffic docket. So I don't know, what's gonna happen with that. I think we have a court date on the
The
6th
6th of January.
So,
Judge, if
But
I
I-
could make a suggestion.
I mean, what kind of suggestion?
I was thinking, if her next court date's the 6th of February, we could schedule it for the same and just tell Miss Greer she doesn't need to come here, just to go to Judge Bryant. I'll find out what happens in Judge Bryant that morning, and we can just sort of track that case, see what happens with that case, and then address our case based off of what happens over there, if that makes sense to the people.
That's what I was gonna suggest, but do peek in on the 6th of January. Mr. Greer doesn't necessarily have to come, but just stop in here because we're gonna have this file. And if there is a possibility that she does take the case, then we need to get this file over to her court.
Understood, Judge. I will swing by on the 6th. Miss Greer, I'm going to text you right now so you have my number. Just I'll keep in touch with you and let you know if there's anything you need to do on this case. For now, just principally worry about your case in front of Judge Bryant, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Greer, have a safe, happy holiday season.
No, Your Honor, I still have, today originally was me coming in before you about my dog. You gave him until December the 20th to not get in any more trouble, and then you would.
I gave you a dog that time. I don't remember talking to your dog.
No, I mean you gave it to me. I'm sorry. But I paid the fine. You gave me the fine. Okay.
Is that B1? Is that B13116324 dog restraint?
Yes.
Case has been dismissed, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that was set for review on the 17th, and it automatically dismissed itself because we saw you paid. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, tell your dog we say hi, and I hope the dog doesn't get out again.
No, I've been keeping close watch. I appreciate you.
All right, best of luck to you, man. Safe, happy holiday season.
Thank you.
Best
Happy
of luck.
holidays to you and everyone else.
I don't see you any further before the holiday, Mr. Greer. You have a safe and happy holiday season as well.
You as well.
I mean, Mr. Greer, I'm sorry.
I hear you, Judge. Yeah, you as well, Judge, Mr. Bowman. Everybody, have a great and happy holiday.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Guest. Mr. Guest, you do have a valid driver's license.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's going to be the resolution here?
I was not able to get him in the breakout room, so.
All right, let's try it again.
Dude, you gotta do the breakout room again, because I don't know how to press none of these buttons, work this thing. And
It's all you gotta do is press the thing. It says join room.
I'm scared of computers. He said press the thing to say join rooms.
6. Join breakout room 6.
Got it.
Oh.
All right. Let's pass the matter.
Ready as Mr. Jeter, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jeter. Mr. Jeter, he wants an offer right now. Right?
No, Your Honor.
You say what?
No, Your Honor. As it turns out.
No, that's what he said. He said, I want to get rid of this right now.
Yeah, well,
Did I hear him wrong, Mr. Barry, or what? Or did he take some good advice from a very seasoned lawyer? He wants to talk.
Yeah, he has a hard time listening without talking, Your Honor. But the point is, what we seek is a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Jeter?
Yes, because a few of them tickets I know I'm
Never
wrong,
mind,
but
Mr. G. Then yes is
There,
enough.
Mr. See, I think you're right, Mr. Berry. You're born in 1957, right?
yes, sir. My birthday was yesterday.
How does that make you?
67. I'm 67 years old, sir.
My brother's birthday is today, and he might be 1 year behind you.
Oh, okay. 66.
And you know something? I'll tell you this. He likes to talk without listening to.
Oh man, that is so. That is why we Sagittarius, sir.
That's
Nice.
what it said. He said a Sagittarius like to
He
talk without
nice.
listening.
I just
Believe
said
it or
that.
not, his birthday is today. I gotta find out what year he was born. Let me find out what year.
I'm 57.
My mom's birthday is today.
I'm not gonna say she didn't talk without listening, though, Mr. Reed. Mr.
No, I
Reed's
won't
mom's
say
birthday is today.
I'm
definitely
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna say his mom doesn't
I'm
talk.
sorry on that, sir.
I said.
I'm very sorry on that.
You say what?
I said I'm very sorry on that if you say I ain't listening.
You know what my father used to call that?
No, sir.
I know Mr. Bowman's my father used to call that diarrhea of the mouth.
Whoa. Man, bro, sometimes I do get caught up, and I'm so sorry for that.
You don't have to apologize to me.
No, but you read it.
You can get yourself in trouble. You can get yourself in trouble by talking though. Mr. Guest, he knows that when I asked him was that a doobie in his hand, he didn't say nothing. He knows not to say anything. Although I can't, he can smoke a doobie in his privacy of his own home now, but he just can't smoke it while he's on Zoom. Not to say that he smokes doobies, but it was. All right, need appointed attorney, right, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good phone number here is 313-696-9763.
Yep.
You don't want to talk now at all.
What you say now?
Is that a good phone number from you? 313-696-9763?
Yeah. Well, you said you want me to say something?
I'm asking you, is that a good phone number? Is that your phone number? 313-696?
Yes. I'm sorry, sir. You told me I'm good. I'm sorry. Yes, that's the
I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you, mister.
I swear you got me all bobbiated or whatever they call it. No, but I'm good. I hear you. Yeah, that's the number you can get with me. I'm sorry, sir.
All right, I won't be getting with you. The attorney will be. So you need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney, you're going to be coming back January 27th, 2024 at 8:30. I'm going to appoint one to you on the spot if you don't have that appointed attorney by that time. The trial date is going to be February 25th, 2025. My brother was born in 1956 today.
Whoa.
So he's got you by a year. I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah.
All right.
And you
understand that, sir?
You 55 years old?
No, I'm 52.
You got it going on.
Hey, I wish I had it going on better.
You got it going on.
All right, Mr. Jeter, have a safe, happy holiday season and answer those calls. Come back on January 27th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Yep, and I hope you my judge.
Huh?
Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all have a blessed one too. I'm scared to say something. You got me fired.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
And you have a blessed one, and thank you.
You're welcome. Have a safe holiday season. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Guest. Mr. Guest, what's gonna happen, Miss Harris?
So, Your Honor, the court did indicate he has a valid license. I will also note for the record that based on our discussions, the car is actually not his. It is not in his name. So, Mr. Bowman, are you in agreement with the dismissal? I understand that the misdemeanor insurance matter is for the owner of the car. You're muted, and I want to mistake your silence for acquiescence.
For me? Can you hear me?
No, no.
You
So
can't hear
you,
me?
Mr. Guest wants to talk now.
Your
He
Honor,
wants to have diarrhea of the mouth.
Mr. Guest, could you hold on for just a second?
yes.
Mr. Bowman. You want to speak to your officer about it? Miss Harris is saying that she's asking for a dismissal based on the license because he does have a valid license, and we have substantiated that. As far as the no insurance, it's Mr. Guest's contention that that wasn't his car, so that ticket shouldn't have been written as a misdemeanor. And I don't know. Go ahead.
Ms. Harris has properly stated the law, so I have no I have no objection to dismissal of the no insurance ticket.
All right. All right. Cases are going to be dismissed. One for we'll just put dismissal, and one is providing valid documentation, and the other is just going to be a dismissal for the. Sir, Officer Tuttle, I wish you a safe and happy holiday season, and you be safe out there.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Guest, I wish you the same. All right.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you.
It's my birthday yesterday.
Oh, it's yesterday. You had shared a birthday with Mr. Cheater. Sagittarius, huh? It's a Sagittarius today. Happy belated birthday, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you very much. You can come cut the computer off. I don't know how to work it.
I'll put you out before he raises that doobie again. Mr. Jeter, you're free to leave too. You can hang up. Happy belated birthday.
Okay, thank you again. I didn't know to hang up or what. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks.
Now, Ms. Harris, let's go back on the record with Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez. Officer Fitzgerald Harris, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442, Detroit Police Department.
And there's all those stripes.
Yep, over 38 years.
That's a lot of stripes there. It's not your birthday, is it, Officer Harris?
No, sir. No, Your Honor.
All right, today is the day and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, this is your case, so put your appearance on the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez.
Ms. Harris, can I speak to you in breakout room 4, please?
Sure.
I'm gonna put you, Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez, in 3. Ms. Harris is gonna come speak with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let's pass the matter. All right, Mr. Leland Love, you have to unmute yourself by pressing *6. It's the only way that we can Mr. Leland Love, press *6 to unmute yourself. is the city of Detroit versus Leland Douglas Love, case number SP 163-45811. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Love.
Mr. Leland Love. Mr. Leland Love. Mr. Love. I don't know what's going on.
Mr. Love?
Is this Love?
No, my name is Shirley Looney.
Shirley Looney.
Yes.
Oh, Leland Love did not show that. Hello, Miss Looney. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's good. Let's see, Shirley Looney.
Yeah. Oh, my angel. Okay, I did it.
The only thing I don't know is I don't see you on the docket. Let me look you up. Looney.
Yes. This for the no proof of insurance because I paid the other ticket, but I didn't pay that one. But they told me I had to come to court.
This is this afternoon. This is the city of Detroit versus Shirley Looney, case number SP 1648743, counts 1. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Looney.
Shirley Looney.
All right. Today, you're supposed to be here at 1:30, but nevertheless, today is the date and time. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Miss Looney, unfortunately, you paid this ticket, but I don't know if you knew or not, but by paying that ticket, you set yourself up to put what was that? Improper.
That was an improper turn, and she told me.
So, hold on, Miss Looney. Let me just speak, and I'm gonna let you speak with the lawyer.
Okay.
Improper turn. So by paying that ticket, you automatically put 2 points on your driver's license.
Oh my God! No, I didn't. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
So for future, Miss Looney, you should always set a court date. Because the likelihood on these tickets with their driving record, they probably would have offered you a blocking traffic. You pay your bills and you don't have many things down here at all. Mr. Bowman, are you there, sir?
No, I don't think he is.
Go to the breakout room, Mr. Berry, and see if you can help Miss Looney. Do you have valid insurance, Miss Looney?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Join the breakout room, Mr. Berry, and see if he has any objection to setting that responsible plea aside and giving her a blocking traffic.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Seven. No, we'll just charge her. She just paid it to 17. So
yeah.
All right. Let's just sit tight, Miss Looney, and we'll see what Mr. Berry can do for you.
Okay. Okay.
Officer Hawk, good morning to you. Soroki was here. Get Soroki back in here and see if Mr. Lloyd, Corey Lloyd, if he's had in contact with his client. Alan Soroki. He should be on that file, but elite partner. His client was golf. I got his number. I'll do it. Yes.
Ready as to Ms. Looney, Your Honor.
Okay.
1 second.
Hello?
Hold on, Ms. Looney. What is the city willing to do?
The city's willing to withdraw allow the court to set aside the improper turn matter in exchange for and expects a plea to blocking traffic.
All right, we'll put it on the record. So they're gonna reverse that for you, Ms. Looney.
Okay.
You have a good driving record, and we understand that that you didn't understand. But anytime you just pay, so you can pay a civil infraction, a speeding ticket or something like that. But when you get a misdemeanor, you have to come to court. That's why they wouldn't let you dispose of both of them. But keep in mind that anytime you just go ahead and straight pay, if you read that ticket tells you that you're accepting responsibility when you pay. And by that acceptance of that responsibility, you're accepting responsibility and everything that comes along with that. So that's why I always say that come to court when you get a ticket, because not that it'll change, because they may not want to change it, but the likelihood for you and your driving record and stuff like that, the likelihood is that they will. And this time, Mr. Bowman is willing to do that because you do have a good driving record.
Okay, I appreciate that.
But you're gonna have to call up. Well, I'm gonna put it on the record, but you're gonna have to cough up another $45 though.
Okay, so I just go down and pay the other $45.
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Shirley Looney. Miss Looney, we're gonna dismiss SP 16487-431, dismiss, and we'll say paid related civil infraction. And then for SP count 2 of that ticket, SP 16487-432, we will set aside the responsible plea. And we will amend it, blocking traffic. What I'm going to do for you, Ms. Looney, is I'm just going to go ahead and close it out. You paid the $130. I'm going to give you a little early Christmas present. I won't charge you the extra $45, ma'am.
I thank you. I thank you so much.
I wish you the best of luck. Have a safe and happy holiday season, Ms. Looney, and best of luck to you this afternoon.
And you as well. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go back on the record, Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, go ahead.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. On behalf of my client, we will want to move forward with trial. However, I will note for the record, I believe his last court date was October 14th, 2024. I was house counsel that day, as I am today. I don't believe the appointed counsel request was sent back to me, but I do recall being house counsel that day and requesting discovery. I don't have the discovery, and I'm not sure if Mr. Bowman would be able to provide that today, so I will just make that request again on the record if it's available for today so that we could proceed with trial.
Mr. Bowman?
Ms. Harris, did you make a discovery request to us?
On October 14th, I did. As house counsel, I made the request for discovery at his last court hearing. That was why it was adjourned, because we were going to wait for that to be available.
My understanding of the court rule, although I disagree with it, that any request, including a verbal request, is sufficient under the court rule. So it's in the court's discretion.
Well, can we get it?
Let's see. It cannot be produced immediately. I can ask Mr. Miller to forward it to us by the end of the day.
Well, here's the issue. I don't know what's happening with this discovery stuff. We said that we were gonna dismiss if they don't get it. The issue is this. I haven't heard a request for dismissal. I heard that Ms. Harris wants to try. Now, if it's something that exists, then that needs to be provided to them. And essentially, if that can't be provided, then, you know, I have a couple of options. I can put a continuance. I can rule that evidence now is inadmissible because of the lack of discovery. I don't know. Maybe you want to speak to it's leaving the scene of a property damage accident, failure to report an accident, failure to provide, I guess, insurance. I don't know if there was some sort of identity that this Officer Harris knows that this individual is the person that was driving the car on that day. I don't know. I mean, see, this was a 222 ticket, and
Your Honor, if Officer Harris has his hand raised, your recollection is, as always, Your Honor, is impeccable. You remember what the facts of this are. Mr. Officer Harris can assist.
well, it does have. No, I was just looking at the copy of the ticket, and I don't know if Ms. Harris saw this. It says accident, hit and run, and came into station 4 days after accident with owner.
That's it.
Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but why don't you go into the breakout room? Maybe you and Ms. Harris have a conversation before I rule on well, I mean, she said, let's have a trial. She's ready for trial. So I don't know. Have a conversation with Mr. Harris, Ms. Officer Harris, Ms. Bowman, Ms. Harris, and Mr. Bowman.
I will meet you in 4.
You want Officer Harris in there as well?
Sure.
Miss Harris?
Can I just speak with Mr. Bowman first?
You may.
And we will pull him in as needed.
Yeah. Mr. Soroki, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Judge. I'm back on Corey Lloyd. He was scheduled for a trial today and a pretrial. I tried to reach him. I wasn't able to contact him. I'm wondering if we could get another hearing date, Your Honor.
Have you ever had contact with him?
No, Your Honor. Actually, I didn't see this appointment come through, and I didn't. I haven't. This is your clerk notified me of it. I looked it up in my email. I pulled it off my email.
Who had Lee Park? Lee Park didn't ever show back up, huh? City of Detroit versus Corey Devon Emmanuel Lloyd, case number SB 1194736, counts 1, 2, and 3, and U69708724. Appearance for the record, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Corey Lloyd, Your Honor.
And SP 1250887. Officer Help, and good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Detroit Police Officer Nicholas Hout, badge 1789.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. But since you were appointed to this case, you haven't had opportunity to speak with your client. I'm going to reset it. I'm just going to reset it for another trial date. Let me see if you have a good phone number here.
There is a phone number that's with the file, Your Honor.
I have written down here.
It ends in 6643.
6643. I do not have an email address.
No, I don't have one either.
I'll tell you what, he must have come on 5th. Let's see.
He probably did, because the 5th is the date of the appointment.
All right, you'll give you another chance. Let's get a trial date for February 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right?
That's fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Officer Hood, good to see you. Have a safe, happy holiday season if I don't see you again.
Thank you, Your Honor. We just have the same.
All right, thank you.
I'll see some pictures.
Graduation. Kindergarten. A show woman. She's not afraid of the camera.
No.
My daughter had her when it comes.
Yeah, she, they had
Now, how old is she? Is she gonna be taking acting classes?
sure, pretty sure.
That's sweet. I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was. That's a Christmas thing.
Yeah, it was a Christmas thing. Today they last day of school.
Oh, yeah, my daughter had
Until
her,
January 8th.
the winter concert yesterday.
Yeah. Did you make it?
Yeah, I made a talk out of it. Let me see, I'll just text her teacher.
Mr. Leapart, this is Judge Perkins. You were in court. You have the case, but I haven't seen you back. You fell off. You need to zoom back in. It's 4 people today. Leapart's birthday is today.
They was a bad day. Car splashed me this morning. I said, what? All the dirty rain got on me.
That's crazy.
I had no extra. Start my fire.
So, son got an offer from Texas team. So
Actually,
he was happy yesterday.
are you happy about it?
Yeah.
You gonna take it?
Well, he did say that he's trying to get some more money out of it. But he was just happy because that's the only offer that he's received so far. So I think he'll take it. I want to take it. Mr. Hernandez, go to breakout. Oh, Ms. Harris is manipulating. Go to the breakout room.
Have you ever been to Texas?
He's been in Texas. He's played in Texas before, but he's never lived there. It's like the only problem that he has with it is like out in the middle of, it's right on the Texas-Oklahoma border. So it's like out in the middle of nowhere. But he'll take it. I like coach's resume. It's a new team, so coach has a real good resume. We had a good conversation. Obviously, it was good. Gave him off. One thing for me is it's not as close as Knoxville. That was the other team, and they were going to give them an offer, and they backtracked. So it's not as close. It's Knoxville.
Will he drive here or fly?
Well, they're gonna probably fly in there, or, but his car will probably ship his car there. They give him some moving expense. I don't think it's a lot. Some. I might pay a couple $1,000. I don't know. I'm not ready to come here.
How long do we have to be there?
He'll be there until the end of January. They start training camp, and he'll be there all the way up until the contract will probably go to November 30th. And must be finals for this game sometime in October, the seasonal end of October, or the beginning of November, the seasonal end. If you go that far into the playoffs. Hmm. 10 months, 10 months. Oh, he's gonna like it. 'Cause he wants to play. Hold on a second.
Oh man.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go back on the record, Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez. What's gonna happen?
Your Honor, my client is going to enter a plea to the amended count of improper plate for the no insurance, with the remaining matters being dismissed.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Hernandez Gutierrez?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and
Yes.
4 or 5 fines? You understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yeah.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice, the right to breakout room, did she not?
Yeah, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
Nope.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yep.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Nope.
let me draw your attention back to January 13th, 2022 at around 1 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Rudemaker and Regular, Rademacher and Regular. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit Police Department?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you own a 2013 Chevy around that date and time?
Yes, sir.
Did you have insurance on that 2000 Chevy on that date and time?
No, sir.
Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 on dismissal upon payment. You know that you owe for this accident ticket on that date, right? You never did pay it. It went into default. It's $204.
Can you give me the numbers from like the ticket so when I go to the cash, well, I know what to pay. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you put your name in, you should be able to pay it, but it doesn't have a. It's this GUTIEER. I'm gonna give you the ticket numbers.
Okay,
You
yeah.
ready?
I'm ready.
First number is SP. Yes, 126.
126.
593.
593.
91.
91.
And the second number, that's $240.
Okay.
The second number is SP.
SP.
Yep, 126.
126.
412.
412.
01.
01. Okay, got it.
All right. When can you pay? I'm concerned about the 240. When can you pay it?
So it's just two. Is it It's two tickets, right? How much? You said one's 240, and the other. How much is the other one?
The other one is 204.
But the one I need to pay ASAP is the one the insurance one, right? Okay.
No, yeah, 240, yeah.
I can do it this week. If it's in the system tomorrow, or I can go on Monday, but I can get it done this week.
Are you gonna come down to the court and pay it, or are you gonna pay it on the kiosk?
I'm gonna go down to the court, but to the kiosk outside the court. You know, the one right in front of the court.
All right, well, if you're gonna do that, come back Monday morning at 8:25 or thereabouts. Whenever you show up, I will close it out. All right.
So come back. So pay it, and then come back Monday morning at 8:25.
Yeah, if you can, or any time thereafter. I know you may not. If you get down here before 8:25, yeah, just zoom back in right quick, and we can dismiss the case. Okay.
Well, I had a question. What if all right, so I pay and for some reason I can't get in contact with you, or like.
Oh, if you pay it, I'm gonna dismiss it anyway. So you don't necessarily have to show up. If you pay it at that kiosk, I'm gonna see it.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
All right.
So I'll pay at that kiosk, and then I'll join your courtroom on Monday then, so I can show you the receipt.
Very well. Okay, Mr. Gutierrez, have a safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you. I may see you back on Monday, but
all right, thank you.
All right, take it easy. Officer Hernandez, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, good to see you always, and you have a safe and happy holiday season if I don't see you.
You said 8. Okay, thank you.
Same to you and everyone. Have a happy holidays.
All right, thank you. Be safe. All right. All right, Mr. Gutierrez.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Ms. Harris, you put Leland Love, and I thought that Leland Love was here on that phone, but the one you marked was not him. So I'm just gonna show cause him because he was in the room.
Somebody named Leland Love.
Yeah, but
somebody said Leland Love.
Yeah,
one of the phone callers.
I know they did it, but you marked the wrong one, so I don't know where he is. So I'm gonna put show cause. I'm gonna just write was in room, but got disconnected. All right, that's gonna be that one. As far as Leap was here as well too. And I'm gonna put a show cause. I tried to call the number, it was his phone, but he did not answer, and I left a message. Was in.
That was Miss Miller. I thought they did that one.
Yeah, we did do one. No, that was Ruben Lockett. That was.
He also had Leapart.
Yeah, but Leapart, Miss Miller, let's see. Oh, I never.
She stayed, but I think he was gone. He was gone. I think she stayed for a while.
But he was here, was in room, but got disconnected. So I'll show cause him as well. Then Teresa Little, she paid a little, but half of it, more than half of it, but not all of it paid. I'll show cause her. I didn't see her show. And then Dewan Laurie, he was here. He needed some time to pay. I forgot what I told him. He says he was going to come down and take care of it.
We'll go to a kiosk.
I'll go to the kiosk.
Yeah. So you said that first when you were talking about the kiosk. I guess that was just
and that'll be it. I think that'll complete the morning. So let me